Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Coach's Corner, brought to you by Simonson Lumber, Marvin Windows and Doors. For a recap on your Granite City Lumberjacks, I'm your host, Paul Vold, joined by assistant coach Dylan Borseth. And Coach, thanks again as always.
Always good to be here.
Of course, with the Lumberjacks, another sweep, and also getting a little bit of some side help, back in first place after a weekend sweep of the Minnesota Wilderness. Start off with the game on Friday. Didn't take very long for the team to get off to a hot start. 3 goals in the first 4 minutes, 2 of them coming shorthanded as well. Couldn't ask for a better start for the team there to start off the weekend.
Yeah, no, the boys, they came out firing right away. We took some penalties right away, but didn't really matter. We took advantage and were able to score right away. So it was good to get started off on the weekend on the right foot.
Yeah, talk about that with the success, of course. Unfortunately, a penalty early on, but turning that into a positive with a couple of shorthanded goals, 3 in total on the night. Then you also throw in a couple power play goals too. This time of the year is where you really see what team's going to be made out of it, especially when it comes to special teams too.
Yeah, we just kind of throughout the year just working on getting other guys involved on the special teams, especially PK and stuff, and kind of seeing what other guys can handle those type of roles and stuff. And we're really seeing guys come along and get a lot better at that. So it's really good to see at this time of the year.
Maybe something we don't always see that shows up on a stat sheet, that doesn't show up, I should say, is maybe doing a lot of the little things, winning battles out of corners as well, getting into puck lanes as well. We've seen a lot more success with that here on the team from just about everybody that's in the lineup for the last couple weeks too. What have you seen maybe, and maybe is there something that's kind of shifted a little bit in practice the last few weeks? Where's been that real growth here these last couple weekends and the little things?
I think it just kind of started. We kind of went through a little rough spell kind of in the middle of the season, and just the returners kind of taking the guys in the locker room and kind of being like, hey, this is what it's got to do, what we got to do to be successful. And I think just everyone's kind of taking it amongst themselves to make sure they're individually doing their jobs now. And so we're really seeing it right now, and it's awesome to see.
It was an 8-1 victory on Friday, pretty much copy and paste into Saturday, 8-3 victory too. Anything different that you saw maybe from Friday into Saturday that led to more success in that game on Saturday?
Yeah, I thought Saturday was more of a complete 60-minute game. Friday we kind of started hot and kind of just didn't do all the little things, didn't really work the rest of the night, to where on Saturday we kind of had everyone going every shift, no matter if it was late in the third or whatever. They just wanted to kind of step in their throats and really have a good night. So.
Now, of course, then another weekend set coming up here as well. This weekend, a home and away matchup, 2 different teams Friday night. Of course, it's going to be a very tough matchup, of course, with the battle for the West Division first place against the Moose, and Saturday on the road at the Wilderness. 2 other implications with that contest, too. Another week of practice. What do you see here for the team here to keep going in the right direction?
Yeah, just here at the start of practice, just getting back to the compete level that we need to have, because we know that Friday is going to be an absolute dogfight, battling for first in division. So yeah, doing that and making sure we're being in good positioning stuff, because we know the Moose, they like to, as soon as they get the puck, they like to just get it out of the zone, and their forwards are moving out and trying to catch our D off guard. So just kind of working on that stuff, making sure we're in good positions and just getting the compete level up the rest of the week. So.
Assistant Coach Dylan Borseth joins us here this week on Coach's Corner. Again, this weekend, your Lumberjacks will be at home on Friday night. Fan Appreciation Night as well. Have those trading card sets there available for you for those that do show up. And don't forget as well, the big prize package from Miller Buick GMC for those that have been qualified throughout the season will be drawn on Friday night. 7:30 puck drop here from Miller Buick GMC Arena. Saturday, your Lumberjacks will be on the road at the Minnesota Wilderness. Actually, a U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame game as well. You can check out more details on that and so much more with your Granite City Lumberjacks by going to na3hl.com, and also follow us on our social media platforms. This is Coach's Corner, brought to you by Simonson Lumber, Marvin Windows and Doors. We'll step aside for a quick break. More of the show coming up right after this.
Discover complete customization, endless possibilities, full design flexibility. Marvin Ultimate, windows and doors custom crafted for your vision.
Welcome back here to Coach's Corner, brought to you by Simonson Lumber, Marvin Windows and Doors. I'm your host, Paul Vold. We got another 2-for-1 here this week. Of course, we've got Zelz and we've got Tiernan joining us on the Coach's Show. Fellas, thanks for coming back again.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, to another great weekend it was for the team. Weekend sweep, claiming your spot back in first place in sole possession after that weekend sweep of the Wilderness. Tiernan, let's talk about the game on Friday. 8-1 victory for the squad, too. A very fast 5 minutes overall to start the game. 3 goals, of course, 2 of them being shorthanded. What did you guys see there to at least get off to a very hot start on Friday night?
Yeah, we just got our mojo back. Like we're rolling now. We've got our groove back, and we're just playing good again.
Yeah, and of course, one of the things, too, we've kind of seen here the last couple of weeks, seen a lot of the little things starting to go right. I mean, pucks at getting battles out of corners, and of course, getting in puck lanes as well with a lot more crisp passing. What do you think has been a real big difference from the last couple of weeks here, just to, maybe something in practice or just getting together all at once?
I think just overall the chemistry has been pretty good between the guys. Just playing with each other for a long time now, so. We kind of know where guys are going, know the plays that we're doing, and just clicking good together, and I think it's just going to keep getting better as we go on with the season.
Absolutely. And then, of course, that game on Saturday, too, a nice 8-3 victory. A little bit more of another solid start here for the team, too. I mean, what was something from Friday night carrying into Saturday just to continue on with that good start?
Just playing a full 60. Just got to play the full game. Just come from the start and finish the game the same way we started. Just keep going the whole game.
Yeah, absolutely. Tiernan, one thing we wanted to mention to you, too, as well. We had you before the start of the season as well, the family picnic, actually, to open up the year, too. But one of the things that's been different from the start of the season till now, you've got a C on your sweater for the team, too. How's that been to at least get that vote of confidence from your team and to be also kind of looked at as a leader on the squad?
Well, I'm just so grateful. I can't thank the teammates enough. They voted me. It's an honor, obviously. It means a lot too. In games, my voice means a lot now compared to last year. It's roles change, obviously. My role is a lot different now, and it's incredible. I just love it.
Absolutely. And, of course, another big weekend here as well. Friday night home game. It will be a big one against the Minnesota Moose. Of course, we've been going back and forth with them in the West Division standings, too. Another full week of practice here. What do you see here as going to be a big thing to maybe focus on with this week of practice?
Definitely the D zone. You can always tweak it, We got to play hard against them. They're a good team. They're a fast team. We're a fast team, so it'll be a good matchup this weekend.
Absolutely. Zelz, what do you see here? Maybe just some other things to focus on with this other week of practice we've got coming up.
D zone's big. Just kind of maybe neutral zone, work on the neutral zone. Stand on our guys, stand above them. Just playing good hockey and scoring goals. We're gonna need to score some goals this weekend. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Friday.
Absolutely. Friday night will be puck drop, of course, 7:30 against the Minnesota Moose. Fan Appreciation Night as well. We've got the trading cards that we'll be giving away, and also for those that have qualified for the Miller Camping Package throughout the season from Chuckapuck will also get into the chance for the big drawing for the big Miller Camping Package, courtesy of Miller Buick GMC. And of course, Saturday, the Lumberjacks will hit the road at the Minnesota Wilderness U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame game as well. There'll be a lot more details of that and much more. Be sure to check it out on our social media platforms as well. Fellas, we've got a few rapid fire questions for you guys. Ready for it?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're not going to go through the whole thing like we've done throughout the year, pregame routine, pregame meal. You guys have already done that. Favorite jersey you guys have worn throughout your hockey careers?
Hockey Day, Minnesota. You can't go wrong with it. It's a beautiful jersey.
Absolutely. Zelz, how about you? Favorite jersey you've worn?
I don't want to be a copycat, but I have to say Hockey Day, Minnesota. It's just it's pretty hard to top that jersey. Yeah. Just that sweater, just everything about it. It's perfect.
Absolutely. And no question maybe you guys have already answered, but we'll get a refresher as the season's kind of come along. Of course, high school hockey, very big. And of course, now we're getting to playoff time. Girls high school state tournament just wrapped up too. Who on the team is the biggest homer for their high school program?
Probably say Hicksy.
Okay, Hicks. All right.
Yeah, I would say Hicksy's a big Maple Grove guy.
Of course.
From the Grove, yeah.
Yep, a couple of guys on there from the Grove.
I would say Stebby. He
Stubbs,
loves talking about his hometown.
Of course.
Hometown hero.
I love it. You guys, if you had to pick one song every time you scored a goal, what would be your goal song?
I don't. Here, I'll come back. I don't know. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one. Of course, Freebird's been quite popular
Yeah.
as of late. Go USA.
I'm gonna say something like Thunderstruck. I feel
Okay.
like that's just a good goal. Like after scoring a goal, it's just a nice song to hear, get the fans going, all that kind of stuff.
All right, I like that. All right. Goal
I'll-
song, Tears.
I'll do Jordan Belfort. That's our win song. So
There
I'll
you
with
go.
that one.
All right, I like that. Who on the team here has probably got the most interesting pregame handshakes? I've seen a lot of them leading out just before you guys go out for warm-ups. Who's got the most interesting team handshake?
I'm gonna go Manny and Wasi. They do
Okay.
like this whole ritual before the game, and yeah, it's a sight to see for sure.
Okay.
I'm a big handshake guy, but yeah, Manny and Was do something. Me and Angie do a lot. But yeah, Manny and Was, they just do too much. I think they just do way too much.
You should. I don't know. One thing I certainly always get a front row seat to is Manny and Angie have this weird kind of pregame routine thing, checking shin pads, checking where the sun don't shine type stuff. We'll leave it at that here. And of course, with Team USA winning the gold medal in overtime, bright and early Sunday morning to wrap up the Olympics, where were you guys watching when the golden goal happened?
Just watching at my billet house in the basement. Yeah, all the boys were over, so it was a good day. You know, just watching the game with the fellas.
Yeah, I was also over there too. I woke up for the third period and watched overtime, and yeah, we all screamed, and it was pretty fun.
Absolutely. And again, your Lumberjacks are going to be back in action this weekend. Friday night will be a home game from Miller Buick GMC Arena. 7:30 puck drop fan appreciation night. A whole bunch of fun and festivities as your Lumberjacks take on the Minnesota Moose. Then Saturday, Lumberjacks back on the road. That will be against the Minnesota Wilderness up the road in Eveleth. Be sure to stay up to date with scores, schedules, broadcast times, and more by going to na3hl.com. Be sure to follow your Lumberjacks also on our social media platforms. This is Coach's Corner, brought to you by Simonson Lumber, Marvin Windows and Doors. I'm your host, Paul Vold. We'll check in with you guys next week.